How much do I spend in a day? I'm doing TikTok reactions to this, and I don't know, some of these that have been showing up seem a little bit absurd to me. So let me know in the comments if you think they are real or fake. My name is Karina and welcome back to my channel where I talk about how to become a $1 million woman. So if you want those stepping stones, not just for your finances, but for your life, do subscribe to the channel. So let's get into it, starting off strong.
Let's see how much money I spend in New York in a day. In the morning,
Okay, so $150 for a private chef, that's pretty reasonable. SoulCycle, one class is about $40.
chef cooks a breakfast and I go to SoulCycle and massage. Then I see my
Okay, this massage is super weird. Oh, it's a monthly pass. Okay, I wonder if it's like unlimited. Hopefully it works. I don't know what this is.
assistant and we work. I am driving a car in a city when
Assistant also makes sense. They can really optimize your time for you depending on certain tasks and what point you are in your career. I think there's nothing wrong with that either.
I go somewhere. Today I went to
Car maintenance and parking. Parking is expensive. There's some car maintenance involved, so hopefully it's worthwhile.
my psychiatrist and to have a lunch with my friend.
Psychiatrist was $900. That's for the views and comments, right? One psychiatrist is $900.
After we decided to buy matching shoes. So cute. Also, I got some summer dresses for my work trip to Miami. Then I surprised my friend with a helicopter flight and a play. At home, I received my order from Miu Miu. Me and my friend had a dinner and went to sleep.
Okay, it doesn't say what the total is, but I will comment. I think the activities are fine. You know, you do things with your friends, but this constant shopping just doesn't make sense to me. I've seen these videos before, and the only way this makes sense, like again, is if you're just making tens and millions. Even if you make like a few million, like 2-3 million, shopping like this every day just does not make sense because you're still not being smart with your finances unless you're investing them into assets that grow passively. But just spending a large chunk of the active salary that you have is not a good long-term financial decision. I mean, I know in the moment it sounds like it's doable and reasonable because you have the money sitting in the bank, but it will do so much better if it's invested into stocks, ETFs, real estate, several real estates where tenants pay you rent. It's just a smarter way to do things. Let's move on.
How much I spend in a day in Las Vegas. Limo, $150. I booked one of the most expensive rooms at the Aria. Check it out. And when you walk in, you immediately see this view.
Okay. Vegas is actually not as expensive as it seems. That's why it's actually your money can go a long way there. They have so many rooms.
A 2-bedroom penthouse on top of the Aria. That's why it's called the Sky Suites. $2,500 a night. It's 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
That's really not bad. I mean, some hotels like in peak summertime, in peak travel time, like in Paris or even Monaco, are easily $1,500 on for the most basic room. So he's getting a 2-bedroom penthouse for $2,500. You know, when you party, you gotta go party. Again, I really hope these big spenders also have a big investment portfolio. They better. And if you want to know how to invest and build that portfolio, check out my wealth building program at milliondollarlady.com.
Shower. Check out this toilet. It does all kinds of crazy things. Salt and ivy for a little breakfast. Of course, you know my favorite. I had the eggs Benedict. Delicious. Back to the room for a little quick outfit change. You know,
It's like I spent $2,500 and then the next slide is like 36. Big contrast.
I'm down, baby. Went to the spa because I needed a little boost. So I went and got a B12 shot, you guys, $90.
I actually did those. I'm vegan and I did them in California, especially before I was flying out somewhere. I did B12 and vitamin D because I don't tan in the sun or anything. So I don't know if it's actually like efficient, but it gives you energy for the time period.
Woo! I'm on top of the world, baby. Now let's go look at this Birkin bag that they have in this random.
Oh, the way he's groping it though, with his bare hands. How did the sales associate let him do that? They're so delicate with these bags. He's just like grabbing onto it.
Store. I didn't like the color, so I didn't get it. So the Sky Suites has its own separate pool from the Aria. It's beautiful. I had a little cocktail in the pool, about $18. Off to Catch for dinner, one of the hot spots in Vegas. Beautiful
I love Catch. I like the LA one a lot too.
decor, fresh seafood. I actually got the Catch roll.
The food is so worth it though. Like I'm a believer, if you go on a vacation and it's something that you plan, like don't drip out on it. Especially if you're doing everything else right with your finances. If you're saving, have an emergency fund, have an investment portfolio, and not just like stupid spending your money. When you go on vacation, it is nice to just like splurge and treat yourself like your first class. Because when you treat yourself like your first class, that builds a good mentality and it just makes you feel better and be in a more mindset of abundance. But always splurging on stupid stuff and not being wise with your money, that's just stupid.
Grand total for a day in Vegas, about $3,100.
That's actually reasonable considering most of the funds were his room. Think about it. Some people go to Vegas into a club and spend like $10,000 on a bottle service just to look cool in front of girls. That's not a good way to spend money. Anyways.
How much I spent in Venice, Italy. Firstly, I took public transport. It's
Venice. Love it.
free because I couldn't figure out where to pay. Then I went to
Those water taxis add up. It's like 50 to 60 euros one way. And if you have a lot of bags with you, that's kind of the only way. Otherwise, you're lugging them around to take those not taxis, but to take the public taxis, which are basically like really large. They look like floating platforms. I don't know, but the taxis are really cool, actually. It's almost like it's an experience, but they do put a pretty price on them as well.
Gritty Palace for lunch. This is the most expensive place I've ever been to. I ordered the pesto pasta, the tartare, and a side salad. The side salad looked cheaper than McDonald's.
It's not bad. You see the view of that monument in the back. That's why it's expensive. She's like in the prime area, probably right next to the Ritz, or was it the Regis? It's the Regis.
Which was free. I spent $100 here. I think it was worth it for the views and the pics. Then I walked to YSL, which was also free because I didn't buy anything. I really like this bag though. Can somebody please buy it for me? Bottega Veneta, also free, but I did like this $4,000 purse. Then I went to Fendi. I tried on this white bag, this gray bag, and I ended up buying the gray bag for 1,700 euros. No fluff.
Yeah, they really upmark those designer bags. But again, if you're on vacation and you're saving up and you know that it's just going to be an enjoyable time, you can buy yourself something that will remind you of that trip. I'm not like anti-spending. I'm just all about being smart with your money. I'm not about like being frugal and just not spending anything on yourself. I think that's quite boring.
Shoes though. Then I walked and walked and walked. Then I went to a plate store. I don't need plates because I don't cook or eat at home. So, free, useless. Then I walked again. This should cost money. It's so beautiful. I went to a vintage shop. I spent $20 on a t-shirt. More than worth it. I wish I bought more stuff. Then I went to a well-reviewed place for dinner. It was delicious, but not that special. Got burrata salad, wine, and pasta. Man, the pasta portions are small here.
This is just for one person. I mean, they definitely on the pricier side for the food for just one person. I guess it depends what kind of drink you get and how many entrees and appetizers, but yeah, it's definitely up there when you vacation to these nice and like tourist hotspots like Venice or Monaco, right? They have a reason to upmark everything.
Eat for. Spend $100 here too. Then I got condoms, lube, and a pregnancy test. Don't ask questions, children.
What? I'm not asking questions.
Maybe we can just edit that part out, actually.
No.
I don't know if that's even appropriate for YouTube.
Hi, here's another day in my life and how much I spend in Korea, episode 6, let's go. Today I decided to work from home because COVID is going a little crazy in Korea right now, so taking a little precautionary measures. I'm working from home today and I have no snacks, so let's go to the convenience store. It's like literally right there. I'm a snacker, so I need my snacks. This is a tote bag from a small business called Do, and now let's go. See you, here we are. Grab these BTS coffees because it was buy two get one free.
Thank you for translating the prices.
Yo, 3 for less than $5? Heck yeah, let's go. Macadamia mocha latte is actually really good. Bruh, what the hell? I just realized I bought 2 but I didn't get 1 for free. And this was
Asia has all these snacks that are so affordable and all these foods that are prepackaged and sold like so normally. And I always wonder, are they actually healthy for you? Like in the USA, if you were to go to a convenience store, it would be a gas station and all of this would just give people heart disease. Here, I think internationally, it's actually maybe not as bad for you. That's why it's normal and inexpensive and everybody gets it and still is skinny and doesn't have health problems.
Also buy two get two free, so I picked up some microwavable rice. Wait, I'm still mad about my yogurt. Wait, why didn't the cashier tell me that I get one for free? I forgot.
No, there's no way instant noodles and microwavable rice and chips are healthy. I take it back.
Pick up my free one. Anyways, also grabbed a cup of ice. So many people are like surprised at the fact that I buy ice in a cup, and it's like, dude, don't you buy Starbucks for like $5? After I was done with work, I decided to reapply makeup because I wanted to go out. Several people have asked what is this spray that I use. It's from CosRX. I use it because my face is really dry. But guys, funny story. When I first started TikTok and I had around like 25,000 followers, I applied to be part of CosRX Ambassadors program. As you guys can tell, I didn't get it. But guys, it's okay. Life goes on, and I'm
You know it does. I applied to be Revolve's ambassador and they rejected me, but I made $80,000 on their stock. So I was like, you know what? No hard feelings.
pretty sure they're punching air right now because joke's on you guys missed a very good opportunity. Ha ha ha. I was supposed to just do regular makeup, but I got carried away as I was putting on makeup on, and then I just ended up putting even falsies on. I don't know what happened. It just happened. I actually stopped midway from getting ready because I was hungry. These are leftovers from the day before. Oh yeah, per everyone's recommendation, I have started business proposal. I'm on episode 1. Took the subway and came to Yongsan because I had wanted to come to E-Mart to buy something. But unfortunately, what I was looking for was not here, so I decided to hop onto another subway and come to Yeongdeungpo to come to Electromart. This is what I wanted to buy, a back massager.
My cousin got this for his mom on Christmas. This back massager thing. It's actually kind of cool.
Around a little bit, got hungry around 10:30 p.m., so I decided to get food.
Oh my gosh, dinner was so affordable. Was that $10 for that
subway back home?
soup?
And that was pretty much it for the day. Nothing too exciting. Sorry.
What's the total? What's the total? She didn't tell us the total. Okay, well, this is really reasonable. It's nothing to comment on. Very reasonable.
Let's see how much money I spend in a day in Paris. I stay at the cutest hotel and have my yoga.
This spending again. Okay, so hotel makes sense. Depending on the time you go, Paris can get pricey. For even the most basic hotel rooms, they do range like that for a majority of the year. Zoom class and breakfast, 110, that's also reasonable because, again, if it's a private class, it's just much more. Although I have tried Zoom classes before with fitness, like dancing, and I don't think they're as effective as in person. I do prefer the in-person classes much, much more. At that point, like, you can just watch a YouTube video and listen to them.
Class and breakfast with my
Which, by the way, are free. Speaking of YouTube, subscribe to my channel.
assistant. After we went to explore the city, and I got her first luxury bag.
Okay, the Uber is cool and all, but the subways in Paris are so efficient, it doesn't even make sense. I've been to Paris like 3 times this year, and I've only learned to use the subway last time I was there, and it was fun because of how easy and efficient it is. You beat all the traffic. You're down there, you come up in 7 minutes, and you're on the other side of town. It is insane how I was amazed. And it's so inexpensive.
Look at this cute Balenciaga. She was so happy, my love.
Oh, that bag for $1,000. I actually like Balenciaga bags. I have this one in the normal size. I just feel like you can't put anything in it. And if it's not practical, and I know it's supposed to be like decor and like accessory, but I just think pay a little more to get the usable one.
Language is gifting, so I spend a lot of money on it every month. After we went to a cooking class and cooked croissants. It was so
That's cool. I like experiences like that. Personally, I don't do too many touristy things, but I do appreciate investing into things that are experiences or like things that grow you, even if they are a little bit more on the pricey side.
much fun, even though I hate cooking. Then I bought some summer shoes and clothes and my favorite skincare. Then we went to a Michelin star restaurant and had a dinner.
I was in a Michelin star restaurant in Paris too. It was not that much though.
A day was so
Where did you go?
much fun.
Maybe they got wine. They probably got wine. Oh no, I guess no. It's okay. So it's $2.50 each. Mine was not this degustation. What? It was just you pick an entree. Okay, so what I want to say about this and is the last thing I will say is, again, like the whole spending thing. Just because you have money doesn't mean you have to spend it. You should spend that money if you have it invested into passive forms of income. I want to drill that into everybody's head that is watching this video. Anyways, I think these are super fun to watch. I'll make more. Let me know if you have any other video suggestions. Check out my wealth building program below. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.